Good morning. Give me a second while I adjust some lighting things because this is really bright. Is that a bit better? Okay, I'm not as washed out. Good morning, Alma. Good morning, Hannah. We need the Psalms. Where are the Psalms? Here we go. Good morning, Cindy. Good morning, Raquel. How is everyone doing? How was your weekend? How was last week? Tell me all the things. I'm running a little bit behind. Oh, I have been running behind almost every Monday morning show for a while, but I feel like I'm a little bit later. No, actually, I think this is about what I was last week. Anyway, how was your weekend? Good morning, Anne. I'm so glad you're starting your week here as well. Good morning, good morning. Put that over there for now. How is everyone doing? I am trying to remember which psalm we're on. I think we're on Psalm 75 today. Oh, thank you so much. I thrifted this dress. It's a long dress that's super comfortable and super easy to throw on. I love it. My hair is doing some weird things. I'm not sure what we're doing yet with my hair, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. I like the floral pattern. It's very playful to me. Okay, I'm trying to get my hydration in. I believe we're on Psalm 75. For those of you who might be new or who are watching on the replay, this is the Psalms of the Bible volume published by Holman. It has all of the Psalms in both the CSB and the King James. If you're interested in that, I do have everything that we use on the Monday morning show linked on my favorites page. So you can check that out if you want. It's in the chat. Pin. And I think, right here, I can add it in the description. Look at that. I just found that out not too long ago. I can add that stuff in the description. Okay. So, Psalm 75, it says, God judges the wicked. I'm so sorry. This is going to bother me. My hair is... You ever get hyperfixated on something? You're like, meh. Okay. But that's neither here nor there. Psalm 75, God judges the wicked. For the choir director, do not destroy. A psalm of Asaph. A song. It says, we give thanks to you, God. We give thanks to you, for your name is near. People tell about your wondrous works. When I choose a time, I will judge fairly. When the earth and all its inhabitants shakes, I am the one who steadies its pillars. I say to the boastful, do not boast. Oh, I skipped and I was telling myself not to. Let me try that again. This is verse 2. When I choose a time, I will judge fairly. When the earth and all its inhabitants shake, I am the one who steadies its pillars. Selah. Verse 4. When I say to the boastful, do not boast, and to the wicked, do not lift up your horn. Do not lift up your horn against heaven or speak arrogantly. Exaltation does not come from the east, the west, or the desert, for God is the judge. He brings down one and exalts another. For there is a cup in the Lord's hand, full of wine blended with spices, and he pours it. All the wicked of the earth will drink, draining it to the dregs. As for me, I will tell about him forever. I will sing praise to the God of Jacob. I will cut off all the horns of the wicked, but the horns of the righteous will be lifted up. Psalm 75. It's a wonderful thing to know that God is in control, no matter what happens or what is happening, and that we can praise him and declare his name and tell of his excellence with joy and gratitude and assurance, because he has always been who he has always been, and he will always be the same God, because he never changes. Amen. Sorry, I'm sniffling a little bit. Okay. I'm like looking at the top of this tumbler is clear, and I'm looking to see how much water I have left. I'm like almost to the end, and I'm hoping that I can make it stretch for the show. Okay, so we are going to do a question here in just a second, but I'm just flipping to my new week. Get that done. Let's do an icebreaker question real quick. Using this deck of cards. Let's see what we got. Ooh, this one's pretty good. You might do this one. I'm gonna check one more section. I'm supposed to be picking this at random, and I'm not. Okay. Okay. All right, here we go. Here is the question. It is an if you could prompt. Good morning, AK Bauer. I am not picking up on your given name. I'm so sorry. I cannot remember if you've said it before, and I'm just blanking. It happens with my morning Monday brain. Good morning from chilly Northeast Pennsylvania. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, but that's not for the internet. I'm not answering that one live on the internet. Okay, here we go. If you could only have 5 apps on your phone, what would they be? If you could only have 5 apps on your phone, what would they be? Anita, but you generally go by AK, so would you like me to? I can totally call you that. I could totally call you that. I'm so sorry, my phone is going off. I've got messages coming through. I can totally call you AK. But hi, Anita. 5 apps on your phone. If you could only have 5, what would they be? Good grief, man. Let's see. A lot of what I do on my phone, I could just do on my computer. And actually probably should. I would say I would have some kind of music player. I would have this is hard. I'd have a music player. I'd have a calendar. No. I wouldn't even choose any social media. I have a music player. I would have a GPS. I would have some messaging app. I'd have to even decide which one. I wouldn't even put my email on there. I wouldn't put any shopping on there. Man, this is hard. Okay, so you have bank. That's good. So you'd have Bible, bank, Safari, YouTube Music, and navigation. Okay. I like that. You may only have 5. And tell us your secret. What do you have? Wordle. You would put Wordle on yours. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so I'd have a messaging app. I would have, let's see, a bank app would be good. Yeah. Messaging app, bank app, a music player. And I'm being general about these because I can't even choose which one I would have. YouTube, probably. I'd probably do YouTube. See, I'm trying to decide if I would have the Bible app on my phone, not because I don't want it or not because I don't use it. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different Bible apps on my phone right now, but because I'm thinking about it from the terms of like doing things in their proper place. Like, this is gonna sound weird. Like, I don't need it to shop on my phone. I should shop on my computer, you know? I don't wanna rely on binge watching on my phone. I should be able to do that somewhere else. Like, separating the amount of access I have to things that I should only do in one place. And with the Bible, I'm like, well, shouldn't I just like read it in print? But at the same time, it is convenient to have it. Okay, here we go. This is just a discussion question. So you could just use Google. Yeah, Andrea was saying Safari. You could just use a browser and you could pretty much get to anything. The question, Cindy K, is if you could only have 5 apps on your phone, what would they be? Okay, so I would say web browser, because you're right, I could pretty much do anything. Web browser, messaging app, and I have like 4 messaging apps on my phone, so I have to pick one of those too. So web browser, messaging app. I could bank on the browser. GPS, YouTube, and a music app. I think I could get by with that. Do I count anything I could do through Google? That's up to you. Like, I don't think so. I don't know. I don't have, oh man, y'all tell me, Andrea and who else had it? And Janet, do you all is it worth having the New York Times Games app? Do y'all pay for that? Because I thought about it. I love Wordle and I love the other games that I can get for free, but I know there are some that I can't get for free, and I was wondering if it's worth it. Let me know. Okay, if you have the paid version. That's a hard one, and it really does tell you something about your relationship with your phone, right? All right, so DK, you would do Fig, Safari, a text message or text messages, Hoopla, and Spotify. Oh, Hoopla. Good morning. Happy Monday. MM wins. Remind me if you have not said it yet, or if you have said it before, of your given name, MM wins. You don't pay for it and you love it. Oh, you don't have to pay for why did I think you had to pay for the app? I'm over here like going onto my Google Chrome every day to play Wordle. I love Wordle. Did I get yesterday's Wordle? I was playing it. I was traveling yesterday. Did I get yesterday's Wordle? I'm pretty sure I didn't, and I would have missed it. Anyway, Margaret. Hello, Margaret. Good morning. Good morning. All right, so that was our question. It really does make you double check, double think, double check what your relationship with your phone is. Okay, Janet, you have paid for it in the past, but you're not currently doing it. If you like some of the little games, kind of like positively engage with tech, getting your brain moving in a fun way. Yeah, I really think that they're fun good brain games. You know, they're not mindless. You really do have to think. You really do have to think. So, okay, good to know. I will be checking out the app. Oh, second question, because somebody else, another influencer was talking about this. Do you do your Wordle? This is a while ago, but do you do your Wordle in the morning or at night? Or do you just do it whenever you can? Do you have like a specific time? It is such an ego boost to solve the puzzle. Are you all morning Wordlers? Those were you, for those of you who do Wordle. Are you morning Wordlers or are you evening Wordlers or are you whenever I can get the chance? And then in the meantime, pulling out the planner. Let me know in the comments, excuse me, in the chat rather, how you did with your priorities. I traveled last week, so I did not get everything. I really had a high estimation of what I thought I could get done in a week, in a short week. Yeah. Most of the time in the morning, okay. Sometimes late at night, like 1 a.m., which is also technically the morning, just the following morning. You're still planning your TBR. Awesome. I did. Okay. I had a list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I had a list of 8 things on my list, on my planner last week, and 3 of them were priorities. I did get 3 things done, but they weren't my original priorities. So I'm going to count it as a win. I got 3 things completed. So I'm going to take a look at this list, see what I didn't get done, and then, oh, I did get this done. Sorry, I got 4 things. 4 things. Okay, so I'm going to walk some of these things over to this week's list. All right, this Saturday is Valentine's. Okay, I told my husband, I was like, listen, I would be happy to plan our anniversary, which is the following week. Like our anniversary plans. But would you please, I don't want to plan Valentine's. And you know how much Valentine's means to me. So you plan Valentine's. And he said, okay. So I have no idea what we're doing for Valentine's. And I'm totally cool with that. Good morning, the highly favored one. Please remind me of your given name. I recognize your handle, but I cannot, for whatever reason, attach it to your real name. So please let me know. Let's see. You got your office moved. Oh, Tiffany. Okay. You got your office moved to the basement and the spare bedroom ready for your company that arrives later today. Awesome. Good job. Cindy, you got 2 out of 5 done. Not bad at all. Great. Oh, hi, Tia. That's right. Hello, Tia. You finished your library project and it feels so good. Oh, you should share pictures in the Club 119 collective. That's what the we have. Well, you could put it in the club cafe. If you consider it to be sort of like a what do you call it? A craft project of any kind, you could put it in. What is it called? It's my community. Alyssa, you should know what this is called. This is so silly. Anyway, you could put in the club cafe. That's what that's for. You could totally share pictures. That's not what that is. Oh, okay. Well, that's not what that is either. The maker circle. If you felt it to be more crafty, you could put it in there. I have posts that I need to post in Club 119. You went to your first of 2 quilting classes. Oh, so much fun, Tia. That's awesome. That's so awesome. I've never been to a quilting class. I feel like that'd be so much fun. Okay. I'm just jotting some stuff down here. I was going to say something I completely forgot. That's okay. It'll come back to me. All right. So last week's, well, I'll just throw it in now. Last week's challenge was to make 2 lists, a TBR list, which Janet, you said you're still working on, and then a fun list of things that you want to do just for fun, for your recreation, your restoration, your, creation. If you want to make something, um, tell me if you have, what kind of fun things you've got planned for this month, which we still have. We're in the second week, so we've got 2 more full weeks left. But for this month, and also if you want to for the quarter, you could go that far as well, because we have 1 more month in the quarter. You need to get machine embroidery classes. Ooh, that would be fun. That would be fun. One of these days, I'd like to get a serger or an overlocker for making clothing. Right now, I'm just going to have to rely on a zigzag stitch on my regular machine. And then I would like to get a machine that does some basic just embroidery. That would be really cool. Okay. What else? Oh, I've got so much. Okay, here we go. Oh, there's a meeting I need to schedule. Okay, hold on. Schedule. Okay. I really need to finish my Valentine's quilt because it's almost Valentine's. Let's see. I just did not have time last week, which is fine. Oh, yes. I do. Let's see. And I do need to. Okay, I'll fix that later. I messed up. I'll fix it later. Okay. I did work on my power sheets last week. I did. I even dolled it up for Valentine's. I got pink and red going on here. Do I have a presser foot attachment that folds over material for finished edges? I don't. Is that considered that's not considered a French seam foot. I don't have a French seam foot. I know what you're talking about. It just kind of curls it, kind of like a bias tape maker thing. But not, I know what you're talking about. No, I don't. And I want to get one. I think that'd be super cool. Let's see. Get a combination overlock cover stitch machine. It's a bit pricier, but you'll be able to complete a knit garment in one machine. Ooh, good to know. So overlock / cover stitch. Okay. Thank you so much, ladies, for the recommendations. I'm writing this down. Nope. I'm writing it down here. Cover stitch / overlocker. Okay. Stitch. Overlock. Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right. What do you all have? I'm so sorry. I don't think I explicitly asked you. What do you all have on your what do you call it? Priority lists. What is on your priority list? Oh my goodness. Oh, the other thing I'm trying to do this month is prep. At some point this month, I'm going to be prepping for my Power Sheets prep work. In other words, I did not set my yearly goals yet. I wanted to do that in the spring. And spring will be coming next month. And so, as we know, and so this month, towards the end of the month, I'm going to start doing the Power Sheets prep work, which even though I started my Power Sheets, I didn't officially do because I wanted to just kind of give myself that space to do so when I was ready to actually set goals. So, good morning, Leonie. That is okay. The other thing that's on my list is my PowerSheets prep work. And I got to prep for taxes. I'm not doing that this week. I'll maybe do that next week or even the week after. Okay. We'll see. We shall see. I'm looking for something. And I can't find it. Okay, I'll be there in a second. Okay. I'll figure it out. All right. Does everybody else have what they're working on this week? Because I'm a little scattered right now. All right, here we go. You saw them advertise a while ago, but not lately. Not even sure if maybe you already had one. In the kit, that came with your sewing machine or maybe in your grandmother's stuff. Yeah, I don't have one. I actually just purchased a, it's right there. I can see it. I forgot what it's called, but it's for quilting so that I can keep my lines measured properly. Is it a walking foot? I think I might have purchased that doesn't measure. Anyway, I purchased a foot for quilting. That's all I know. I just can't remember which one I did. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Cindy K, you got your list. Client articles for February. Finish up February content plan. Make a couple of journals. Nice. What are the journals for? What are you making journals for? All right. So Tia, you are trying to finish the last weeks of school strong. Nice. Find a house and lead your precept study. Awesome. That find a house part that's quite a big task. It's quite a big task. So God bless you on that. Return late library books. Ooh, that sounds familiar. If I had $1 for every returned or library book, if I had the fines that I've paid in the past, it would be a lot of money. All right. You have to find a new tax preparer. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're going to do a pop-up sale in the summer. Awesome. So are you going to make several journals over a long period of time to prep for the summer? Is that what you're doing? Okay, so I need to, I got to finish the kit and caboodle. Okay. So I have some things I need to put back in my resource library that are no longer there. I need to put them back in. I need to finish the K and C. I need to do an email newsletter, and I need to write a Substack post. I have a Substack post that's been sitting as a draft for a good few weeks now. I'm just trying to wrap my head around it. It's a little bit of it's not a departure. I just haven't written necessarily about the subject at length, and I have some very deep thoughts about it. And you'll see you'll know when it comes out. You'll be like, oh, that's what she was talking about. If you follow me on Substack, which if you don't follow me on Substack, it's free. You can follow me. I'm going to put the link there. It's where I blog sort of non-professionally, if that makes sense. Just my thoughts and things, rather than like 5 tips for doing X, Y, and Z or that kind of stuff. It's more just like what I'm thinking about and processing on books, theology, and anything else that's interesting me at the moment. Okay. So there's my link for Substack if you'd like to follow. Like I said, it's free. Okay. Fines, small price for great knowledge. I like that. Okay, and you're thinking of doing about 15. Okay, nice. Okay. Yeah, Cindy K's been making journals you've been doing it for a while now. You make like traveler's notebook style journals. That was a mouthful. All right, you got a list of things to do. All right, AK, you got, let's see, propane fireplace cleaner, get a haircut, car inspection. Oh, Thank you for saying that. Car inspection. Brr. My husband's going to take care of it, but I'm putting it on my list to make sure that I remember in case he forgets. Okay. Let's see. I need a haircut too, but I don't think I'm going to get that done soon. Call a friend to see if he's available to meet later this week. Plant seeds in your garden to get that started. Awesome. Yes, priorities. My goodness. All right. So you guys have your priorities for the month. I'm going to check this really quick. Yeah, we're good. What's the day today? The 9th? Oh, I got that bill tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Moving right along. Are we ready to talk about books? Let's talk about books. Give me 3 colors. We're going to try to keep this brief. Last week was quite a lot of books. So give me 3 books, or I'm sorry, give me 3 colors, and I will see what I can pull today. What have we got? And while I'm so sorry if that shook the thing. Oh no, I have it right here. I was going to say, while you guys are giving me colors, I was going to grab my step stool, but I have the step stool. The step stool is here. Let's get this cart out of the way. I need to refresh my cart. I need to put that on the list. Refresh the cart because it's getting messy again. I always have to check on it. Refresh cart. Teal, orange. Actually, you just started last year. Oh, you started making journals. Debt tracker. Pay 2 things off before the interest starts. Declutter clothes and get caught up on Bible study. That's a really great list. Declutter. I am not even gonna touch that at the moment. It is something I need to do, but not this week. I have other things. Okay, so let me move this out of the way. Orange and teal are the first 2 colors. Do we get another one? Orange, teal. Do a video when I refresh my cart. There's nothing. It's just a matter. You know what? I'm the kind of person who thinks that the very simple things aren't worthy of a video because they just seem so basic to me, and it's probably going to take me 15 minutes. Would that be interesting to refresh my? I don't even know what I'm going to put it. Maybe I'll film it. I don't know. Okay, blue, teal, blue, orange. Okay. All right, let's see what we can do with that. Teal, blue, and orange. I do have plenty of blue. Okay, so we're going to have some nonfiction. I'm sorry, some fiction. Definitely. Teal. All right, I got some blue. I got a ton of blue, guys. All right. This blue. Teal. All right, we've talked about this book before, but it just came on my radar this weekend. I was at an event, and one of the speakers mentioned this book. Oops. And I was like, oh, I have that book. one of the presenters quoted something from this book. So, orange. So I will talk about it again. We have talked about this one before too, but I'll do it again. For orange, let's get some fiction in here. I don't know why I insist on whistling when I can't do it very well. Oh, I feel like this is going to be a tearjerker. Let's get something light. If I can reach it. I have so much World War II fiction. Oh my gosh. And I think it's just because that's what ends up on clearance shelves. Oh. Let's see. Blue. Yes, I have lots of blue. I do have lots of blue. Okay. I want something lighthearted. I'm going to do this one because a friend of mine read it. She said she liked it. Wanted to know what I thought of it because she had some thoughts on it. I haven't finished it yet. So we're going to do, these are all soft Rex. Okay. I have one orange one. Actually, I'll throw in two. You know, this started out as this was supposed to be, sorry, I'm about to make up words here. This was supposed to be only 3 recommendations, and for some reason, I just keep going. Okay, let's do some nonfiction first. Somebody asked me if I liked this book because it was on my January list, and I have not answered them. This is on Instagram. This is The Plan by Kendra Adachi. I haven't read it yet. It was on my January list. I didn't get to it, but it does look really good. I think I've talked about it. This is why we go through all the books. I know. I should just pick 3. Anyway, just putting this on your radar again. This is Kendra Adachi's The Plan. Manage Your Time Like a Lazy Genius. So she wrote The Lazy Genius. I just thought about it because somebody asked me about it. It looks good. So if you're needing a book on productivity that does not overwhelm you and will actually work, this is what she's promising. You're just waking up? That's okay. That is okay. And oh my gosh, Darlene, there it is. You know what? I cannot figure out why your name doesn't automatically register when I see your handle. For the longest time, I don't know why. You're still trying to wake up? I am too. I'm just hopefully faking it very well. But I think it's because for some reason, I think my brain conflates you and Andrea. And there's literally no, do you guys, you know how your associations, and they're not necessarily rooted in reality or reason. And so when I see your, this is just called The Plan by Kendra Adachi. So when I see your name or your handle, rather, Darlene, my brain is trying to tell me that's not Andrea. And then it freezes and there's a glitch. I don't know why. I have no idea why. It's weird. It's weird. Okay, so that's the plan. For teal, I pulled a teal. This is The Dignity Revolution by Daniel Darling. This is a soft rec. I have not read this yet. But the subtitle is Reclaiming God's Rich Vision for Humanity, The Dignity Revolution by Daniel Darling. Imagine if God's people began to lead a new, quiet revolution founded on a simple premise. Every human being, no matter who they are, no matter where they are, no matter what they have done or have not done to them, no matter what they have done or have had done to them, possesses dignity. Don't read this book if you don't want to be challenged. Do read it if you want to join a movement that can change the world, one life, one moment, one act of quiet activism at a time. Do read it if you want to be changed as you see people in the way God sees them. This is the cause of our this is the cause of our generation. Welcome to the Dignity Revolution. Not rooted in reality. Seriously, I can't describe it. It's almost like I was talking about this with somebody else just like a day or two ago. Like you can have, isn't it weird like how you'll have a dream, like a dream at night while you're sleeping, and I don't know if you have had times where your brain kind of like you can separate yourself from the dream, like you're experiencing the dream, but then there's like another part of you, kind of like an out of body experience, but not. And so you're also observing the dream and you're thinking, this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. And why is my brain putting things together that are not related, that you have not actually experienced in the real world, and that you don't remember consciously actually thinking about? Right? So it's not rooted in reality. It's kind of like that. I don't know. All right, we're going to do one orange book. This is kind of orange/red. I've talked about this before. I have read it. It's on my list to read it again this year. This is John Mark Comer's The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry. If you have not read this book, you need to read it. This is very much coded for my year of slow, and I need to read it again. It's fan-stinkin-tastic. Did I mark this one up? Yeah, this one's marked up a bit. It is so good. It is so good. And it's not a long or complicated read. I just like Comer's style. I really, really like his style. This will be the only orange because I'm trying to not give all the books away at the same time. So, John Mark Comer, The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry. Oh, is that what's called a lucid dream? I don't know. Is that what's called a lucid dream? Is that called a lucid dream when you're aware of what's going on sort of outside of it? I know very, very little about dreams. That is kind of like sleep paralysis. It's between REM and waking up. That freaks me out. Yeah, that one freaks me out. What I described is I'm fully asleep, but I'm also aware of the dream. Anyway, but sleep paralysis freaks me out. It has happened a couple of times, I think. I'm pretty sure. All right, for the fiction, so that was all nonfiction. For the fiction, I'm not in the middle of this. Okay, so sometimes I use my desk jacket to mark where I'm at. So you see how much I have read. Oh, I've also got a bookmark in it. Yeah, so this was a Book of the Month Club pick from last summer, and I have not finished it. I'm only that much in. Not because it wasn't interesting, but because I pick up books and I put them down. John Mark Comer, Ruthless Elimination of Hurry. Would it help to take a screenshot? Oh, okay. You try to manipulate the dream. I've tried that too. Have you ever had a dream so good? excuse me, this has not happened to me for a while, but you have a dream that you're really, really enjoying and you have to wake up because like you have to go to the bathroom or there was a loud noise or something. And you try to go back to sleep and like slip back into the dream. Ugh. It never works for me. Has it ever worked for anybody? Because it never works for me. All right, this is The Summer We Ran by Audrey Ingram. I cannot fully recommend it because I have not read it all the way through, but a friend of mine read it and I think she liked it, but she had some thoughts about it. And we never got to get to those thoughts because I haven't finished it yet. So hopefully I'll get to this sometime in the spring or summer. You've been able to do it. You've been able to slip back into a dream. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Please tell me your what's the trick? How do I do that? How do I pull that off? Okay. So here is the back cover copy, the inside copy. In the summer of 1996, Tess Murphy's mom gave her 2 rules to abide by: keep quiet and stay out of trouble. Her mother landed a new job as a cook at an affluent Virginia estate and didn't want anything to risk the opportunity, least of all her outspoken teenage daughter. What no one saw coming was Tess falling deeply in love with the boy next door, high society Grant Alexander. Over a few wondrous and heat-filled months, Tess and Grant's love blossoms so ferociously it feels utterly impossible that anything can keep them apart until tragedy strikes. Now, more than 2 decades after their epic teenage romance, Tess and Grant are both running for governor of Virginia, and secrets from that summer threaten to shatter their families, their political futures, and the memory of the first love that shaped their lives. The Summer We Ran. All right, I'm going to keep it there. I had 2 more books, but like Cindy Kay said, this is why we keep going through all the books. So, all right, back to the dreams. Okay, so Darlene, you've been able to. It works sometimes for Tiffany. Alma, it never works for you. It doesn't work for me. And I'm like, am I broken? Like, do I not come with that feature? Somehow you're right. The Summer We Ran, the ruthless elimination of Hurry, the Dignity Revolution, the plan. That's was not planned. Okay, so these are the picks. So this only happens with recurring dreams for you, Tia. Interesting. I didn't even think about that. Sorry, I'm not keeping these straight. So these are the titles. If anybody wants a screenshot. All right, those are the books, y'all. Let's do a challenge. Okay. Second week of February. I'm going to challenge you because Valentine's is coming up. I am going to challenge you to, I'm going to pull one of these cards, but personally, this is from me. I'm going to challenge you to do something this is actually one of the cards. We've done this before. Do something luxurious. You define that, okay? Doesn't have to cost anything, doesn't have to take up a lot of time, doesn't have to look like anything particular. You decide what luxurious is for you. But do something very nice. Give yourself a Valentine. Give yourself a Valentine of some kind. It could be go buy some chocolate for yourself and don't share it with anybody. It could be a bubble bath. It could be putting together a new playlist. It could be buying a new CD or something. I'm buying CDs now. Did I talk about this last week? I'm buying CDs because I want to own a portion of my media again. I'm buying them like secondhand on clearance and Goodwill, that kind of thing. And online. Did you know? I mean, I know eBay's a thing. eBay's been a thing for a very, very long time. But I found a seller on eBay that if you buy like up to 10, if you buy 10 or more products from his shop, the CDs and DVDs and books and things are only like $2 and some change a pop, which is pretty stinking good. And so I tried it out, and all of the things that I ordered were in good condition. Like some of the CD, y'all didn't ask for any of this information. I'm sorry. I'm just bleh. But a couple of the CD covers were not in the best condition, but I don't care. I can replace those. The CDs themselves were in great condition. So anyway, so I'm buying CDs again. But you can do something special for yourself as a Valentine's gift for yourself. That's my challenge. And then, ooh, let's do this one. We've done this one before too. This is really good. Ask God how you can bring joy or peace to your home today. Ask God how you can bring joy or peace to your home today. I'm writing these things down. So ask God how I can bring joy or peace to my home. It says today, but you can say this week. Maple cream and chocolates. Ooh, that sounds good. Yes, vinyls are coming back. You can buy. Speaking of which, I bought a vinyl over the Christmas season and it never reached me, and I need to contact the customer service person and tell them that I never received my vinyl. Okay. And then what was it? Oh, give my what is the short hand of my long description? Give myself a Valentine. Do something special. I also need to find something for my husband for Valentine's. Okay. Your old house reoccurring and school that you were for 20 oh, for 28 years, they come back in your dreams. Yeah, every once in a while that's true. Every once in a while, there'll be different places that will feature, but it's not like a regular thing. It's not a regular thing. What was put oh, the, bringing joy or peace to your home was part of your devotional this morning, Tiffany? That's so cool. You didn't say this morning. I assumed it was this morning. Very cool. Okay, you guys, my little to-do section here for this week is mostly filled up, mostly full. Mostly full. I have other things I need to do as well, but you still have LPs, VHS. I still have a couple of VHS left, I think, and some physical CDs. Yep. I want to build. I don't know that I'm going to build or buy VHS anymore because that's just it takes up a lot of space. But definitely do some DVDs and CDs, and then I would like to collect records, but I need to find a really good player. I want to find a really good player. Okay, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. We are at the top of the hour. I've got a long day today, and I'm tired from the weekend. So we're going to get the show on the road. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful Monday, a fabulous week. We're going to pray, and I'm going to let you all go. And I hope that you can be a blessing. Sorry, I was trying to figure out where I was going with that. You could be a blessing and bring joy and peace to your homes or your workplaces, to your families and friends. Let's do that, right? Let's do that. Not just because it's the month of love, but because we're supposed to be loving and generous all year round. So I'll pray. CDs degrade over time. Oh, that's not cool. Well, I will be digitizing my collection as well. So I'll have doing all of that. Okay. Hold on. Let's have prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we're so grateful for this opportunity to come together and spend a few moments talking about things that are important to us and what we need to prioritize, how we need to get things done, swapping tips. and encouragement and ideas. We're just grateful for technology and that the fact that we get to use it this way. I ask that you would be with each and every person on this call and those who might be watching the replay, that you would bless and guide them, that you would give them discernment and help them to navigate the challenges of this week with dignity, with generosity, with grace, with kindness. I ask that you would help them if there's anything particularly frustrating or difficult. Father, you know what we have on our plates, and we just are grateful for the opportunity to co work with you so that we can share your love and your light in the world. And also that you are interested, not just in what we might consider the big things, but you're interested in the details of our life. And you care about the things that we care about that bother us, or the things that we're excited about. It's just such a wonderful thing to know that we have a God who takes pleasure in our joy and our happiness, and that you give good gifts, and you are so incredibly generous to us. And so we just ask that through the joys, through the challenges, that we would walk alongside you, that we wouldn't go ahead, that we wouldn't lag too far behind. And we're just grateful for your patience and your long suffering with us as we day by day learn to be wise and intentional about our choices and loving to those around us. If there's anything else I should have said, please, Lord, fill in the gaps. Please keep us safe and bring us back here next Monday, if it is your will, so that we can enjoy more time together and stay focused on what matters most. We ask all of these things in Jesus' name. Amen. Sorry, I'm trying to this it's week of acts of kindness. Oh, it's an acts of kindness week? Oh, that's really cool. A Crossley record player, I should get one of those. Everybody have a good day. Yes. Let's see. This is the reason why you do Sabbath. So do I. Um, Amen and amen. You all have a wonderful week. I will see you all later. If you need me, you know where to find me. And I will talk to you all later. Bye. Happy Monday.